I wanted to tell a true ghost story, setting by a real fire, telling a real true ghost story. And this happened on Guam when I was a kid. Me and 3 friends were going through the jungle. About 10 years old, I'm thinking, right around there. Height is about noon, hot. And around Guam, there's all kinds of downed aircraft, unexploded ordnance, things like that. Guam was pretty much untouched in the early 70s. And we see an airplane. It's an F-4U Corsair, stripped. You can barely see the paint on it. Canopy was pulled back. The guns were cut out of it. And we walked around the airplane. We're just blown away as kids to see this. This is really cool. We climbed up on the wing and walking around it. As we were walking back, we kind of turn and look at it, and we see a ghostly, like a Japanese aviator. Not a soldier, like an aviator, in a tattered uniform, mud or something smeared all over his face. We all 3 look at each other like, what? And he kind of turns to look over at us, and we back up. We can clearly see through him. We can see the jungle on the other side of him. I told this story on the Grave Talks podcast, this story. And we were just like blown away. Like, what is this? And we even went back a few more times and never saw it again. Never seen him again. And then in the later, I think it was about a month later, 2 months later, we were camping behind base housing, probably 50 yards behind base housing. We had these pieces of plywood put together, and it wasn't very big. And we had the little mosquito thing going, things like that, little mosquito coil things. And we were just standing out in front of it about 8 o'clock at night and doing what we do on Guam. It's all you can do on Guam is snorkel, climb in caves, go through the jungles. That's all you could do. Really not much to do. And the whole sky lights up. The whole sky lights up like daylight. I'm talking like super bright. And it was unbelievable. I was just like, what is going on? It was quiet, and the sky lit up super bright. Then we see all the power go out. So all the power goes out, and now we're running back to the house, wondering what's going on. Power's still out now, and we see spotlights from Anderson Air Force Base going up into the air. Something zipped across the sky. Power's still out. Now we're sprinting back to the base housing, back to the house. I think it was some F-16s. Anderson Air Force Base scrambles 3 jets. I think that's what it was. So 3 jets take off. They're buzzing all over Guam. It's about 8:30 at night. Cats. Where do you go? Yeah, that wasn't paranormal. I was just trying to shoot a video, and it's impossible with animals. So there's your bloopers. Anyway, to this day, they don't know what it was. It was on the news. I wish I could find one of the old newspapers. We don't know what it was. Those are two of the things that happened on Guam that we just can't explain. And what got me into the paranormal in the later years, trying to find out what's on the other side. And Guam, the Marianas Islands, the South Pacific is especially haunted. Just from the war. And Okinawa is really, really haunted. There's a hospital cave there that's it's blocked off, and I went up there. I have this on video too. It's on the top of the hill. It's covered by brush and palm trees. It's covered up there. I'll try to find the video and I'll put the link to it. And the wind picks up a little bit. It's about 10 o'clock at night. It all has a flashlight and my camcorder because I didn't have any ghost hunting equipment. We were just on detachment. And I feel a hand just touch my shoulder, and my stomach dropped. I mean, it was just like a roller coaster ride, and I spun around, and it was almost, there is no fight. You can't fight what you can't see, but there was flight. And I ran about 10, 15 feet, turned around, shined my flashlight, there's nothing there. The wind picks up again. And I would love to go back to Okinawa and see that. But I wanted to tell this story tell the story by the fireplace. I just wanted to do this, and I was actually going to crack a beer, but I was anxious to try to get the animals to calm down, because 3 cats and 2 dogs, you're not going to get much done without them running all over the place. But hey, that's my stories of Guam. Like I said, I told these on the Grave Talks podcast. These stories, and then haunted objects, that's a whole nother story. So I wanted to tell this story, and it's cold tonight in Pensacola, really cold. So this fire probably lasts another hour or 2. But hey, thanks for joining me. This is Sean with Gulf Coast and Beyond. I wanted to shoot this video, and like I said, shoot it by the fire, and without the cats crashing through the gates. And you don't think you're going to shoot a whole video without something happening with these animals, do you? So anyway, hey, thanks for joining me. This is Sean again. Have a great weekend. Thank you. Peace.